quests, in fact. What other quests have you got? You're the pie person, because you're stood next to a pie. So what are you? Milo Hornblower.
Might I speak with you a moment?
That Lobelia Sackville-Baggins has been telling everyone that she doesn't think she should give out presents at her birthday party, that she thinks it more reasonable that she should be receiving them. Which, bearing in mind, although that's normal for us, hobbits normally give out small gifts on their birthday to everyone else. So it's like when you have when it's your birthday in the office, you kind of buy some cakes and stuff to give out to people. It's kind of like that, but that's when they give out these mavums, these just like small trinkets that have no real value. They're just bits of crap, really. It's like regifting all the stuff that you have lying around your house, basically. She needs learning, so I've been raising this toad to give her as a present. I've named the toad Lobelia, and she's proved quite as ornery as the original, if you take my meaning. In fact, she's grown to be quite enormous. Well, my Lobelia slipped loose today. She's too big and tough for me to deal with when she's upset, so I need someone to calm her down. Funny though, she seems afraid of the other toads, so you might have to clear out a number of the toads in the marsh before Lobelia will show herself. If she does come out, she'll probably be directly north of the floating log. That section of the marsh is more familiar to her, I think, and she'll probably return there. So there we go, kill 8 toads, and the other one seems to be inside the floating log inn. It's the tavern keep.
Stay and have some tea.
Welcome to the floating log. I'm sure you'll be wanting a draught of my toad's tongue brew, won't you? I hope they don't make it with real toads. Say, you're that one that's been helping folks around here, aren't you? Maybe you can help me out sometime too. You see, the 4 Farthings brewing moot is coming up and I want to win this year, so I'm going to need some of our famous hops from the fens here. Frog hops, we call them. Well, anyways, these hops grow around the frog marsh just north of here. I'm not sure what it is, but them old toads get mean when you pick the hops. Now, I'm not one for warts, you know, so I wonder if you'd be kind as to pick a peck of frog hops for me. I'd be much obliged. Okay, so what do we need? 12 hops. So, kill toads, collect flowers. Yeah, while we're doing that, so going back to what I was saying. So with the events of my wedding and honeymoon, I will basically be away for the entirety of May. And I will only be returning at the end of May, where one of the first things I do upon my return is go to the Royal Albert Hall in London, England, where I will be watching the Fellowship of the Ring in concert. So basically it'll be up on a big screen like a cinema, but they will be playing it with a live orchestra. I don't know off the top of my head which orchestra. It might be the London Philharmonic, or one of the other London-based ones at least. So I'm looking forward to that. My other half is not so much looking forward to that because she's not really a fan of Lord of the Rings. I made her sit through all the extended editions of the trilogy because I'm a sadist. But no, I'm sure she'll enjoy it with the live orchestra because the soundtrack to Lord of the Rings is awesome, as we all know. But basically, yeah, because I'm away for the entirety of May, I want to sit down, get a load of footage recorded through the streams, and hopefully edit those and upload those, and basically they can continue to come out during May while I'm on my holiday. So you might see that I end up doing loads of streams and you're thinking, Jesus Christ, why is he in this region over here when we haven't even finished the region he's currently in? So don't worry about that. That can go in the bin. Yeah, I'm going to pre-record a load of stuff and then edit it, get it out, so that can continue. And hopefully, if I get enough done, it might even continue automatically releasing into June or something, which gives me plenty of time upon my return to chill out and not have to go straight into recording more live streams straight away. But we'll see how we go. So, got to fight Lobelia the Toad, who should have appeared somewhere around here. I don't know if our friend here may have just killed her. Oh, whether she's possibly waiting for the respawn. I don't know. Oh, that looks like... I know it's just an angry hill toad. I thought it was a big one. There you go. Pint glass in your face. Bam. You can come to me. Actually, that did quite a bit of damage. Need to come over here for the frog hops. That's number 8. I don't know if there's exactly 12 of these. It's quite possible that there is, rather than a couple of spares. Bonk the toad. So I can't see her. We don't actually need to kill any more toads. I just need the hops. The angry ones. So do they spawn every time someone picks up the frog hops? Oh, there we go. Lobelia the toad. Ribbit. Bonk. There we go. Scared her off back to her cage. That is a bloody big frog for a hobbit. To be giving as a pet. Right, we've got all the hops. We've got the frog to go back home. Let's mount up. Back to the floating log. Most of that should be shallow enough to just ride through, but we'll jump it across.
Is there something I can do for you?
You certainly taught her a lesson. I wonder if I'll be able to keep Lobelia the toad caged long enough to teach the real Lobelia a lesson as well. We'll see. Thanks for your help. So I can have a piece of gloves, which is slightly better armour than what I've got, but it is light armour rather than heavy armour, so we don't really want that. Or pork sausages, and food is always good for a hobbit, so let's just try and make a bit of bag space. And there is another quest inside before we go do the pint. Actually, that's the hand in.
Good day.
That's the frog hops you've got down there, alright. I hope the toads didn't bite. Of course, they ain't got no teeth, but they can lip you pretty fierce. There we go, no follow-up from you. Wonderful. So, let's pick up a pie.
Might I speak with you a moment?
I see you're looking at that there pie. It's from Holly Hornblower in Hobbiton. She makes such wonderful pies, you know. It's such a special treat for my husband tonight. I suppose, though, I could spare a slice if you'd like one. What did you say? Bad berries? How horrible. Please take it away. Take it back to Holly. Her home is north of the Hobbiton main square. Oh dear, tonight's dinner is ruined. Please tell her to hurry and bake another. So grab that one. And I think... Oh, I was going to say we're going to take a tactical shortcut, but there's a hungry hobbit right below us. So, we are going to head southwest of town. Ribbit. We're going to head up here, avoid that pig or whatever it was, just because it's hostile. And we're going to run up the banks of the river, where we should be pretty safe. Go north of Bywater and then come into Hobbiton. And I would be very surprised if there is one around here. So fingers crossed. And then whatever things we got nearby. Make sure I'm not going to walk into a hostile mob or something. We need to go back to Tuckborough, so that will probably be our next quest. Everything else seems to be over budget direction. So if we're going to hit any hobbits, that will be on that road somewhere, but there's no one around. While we're cross country, there's definitely not going to be any in open fields, but we just have to make sure we don't run into any mobs. So while I'm doing this, if I don't get too distracted, I can probably clear out some bag space, so I don't need swords. There will be one somewhere around here. There he is. He's over by the bridge over there, so as long as we don't go near him. And there's one south of Hobbiton over there. Southeast. There we go. Spoiled pie delivered. 7 down, 5 to go. we're going to mount up, go to Tuckborough. It doesn't matter if we go near those hungry hobbits now. What else is expendable? So this cloak does have better agility and armour, but less vitality and fate. It's not the end of the world. No. Probably keep the cloak I've got, to be honest. So let's throw that in the bin. This hasn't got a fancy cosmetic, is it? No. In the bin with you. What are these boxes? Armour of the Hammer Hand. Enormous Deep Legendary Runes. I've gone a bit too far now. Don't need a great sword, that can go in the bin. Another pair of gloves. It's medium armour, even though it's more armour, so not the best. What's this box? Valar package. I'm stuck. Help. I don't know why I'm stuck. That's a strange tale you told about Gerabet. A little fanciful.
Just a moment.
That must have been a sight to see, perhaps like one of the old Took's parties. I'm very happy you were able to accomplish this important task. You've amply repaid the trust that Sheriff Smallborough placed in you, and you've earned my respect and thanks as well. Please accept this small reward for your brave deeds. And we get 3 different weapons. So, typically speaking, the bigger the weapon, the bigger the reward. So, you know, spears, and is that a club? Yeah. So, one-handed weapons tend to be worth less. So if you're just going for the money, always go for the two-handers.
Might I have a word with you?
So, well, you did a fine job with those fireworks. The danger is past, it seems. You should go and tell Hyacinth what you've done, as I'm sure it will be a weight off her mind. I suppose you should also go back to Hobbiton and tell Lobelia as well, though I don't envy you that conversation. She has always been a harsh and abrasive hobbit. Well, good luck and good day to you. So he's going to give me some consumable fireworks and a gift maven. So we shall take that. And I imagine we might be... Oh no, Hyacinth is just around the corner. But other than this, we might be going back to Budgeford.
Hello.
That's some tale you tell. I wish I'd been there to see all those rockets go off at once. Truly, I was worried about what happened to those stolen fireworks, and I'm very grateful that you were able to destroy them before they could be misused. The fact that Lobelia's fireworks won't be ready for her party is just cream up on the strawberries if you take my meaning. Now that I'm sure that Lobelia will be cancelling her order, I have some spare fireworks. Why don't you take them? I wish you the joy of firing them off. Go. So are these going to be remotely interesting? Let's try one. We've already established I have a way cooler dragon firework. There we go. A couple of colours, explosions. I mean, it's alright. It's nothing overly fancy. There are plenty of nicer fireworks, but it's colourful, I'll give it that. 5 gift mavsums, might as well consume them because we can't trade them to other characters anyway, so effectively that is like quest reward reputation for other regions, but in the Shire we just get it as an item because we might be able to trade it with the reputation vendor over at the Mavum House. So let's track nearby quests. Bingo Bulger. For the trouble with harvest flies. So, yeah, they're all at Budgeford. So, let us all head in that direction. We've got some emails. What's this? From Brom Hawksbeard. So, this is when we dinged level 15. You're a brawler, aren't you? You'd better come see me then. For I am the best. Find me in the Bree Jowl. Outside the bars this time. Okay, so we'll just attach that. And we have an item in our inventory. Silri, I've heard you have great promise in the martial ways of brawling. Come and see me in the Bree Jowl. There is a matter that requires such skills as you seem to possess, and furthermore you might learn something from Rom Hawksbeard. So if I take that, I'll tell you what we'll do. We shall do a cheeky Mithril coin, just so we can get there nice and quickly. So we are over in Breeland, which if you haven't been here before is just east of the Shire. So if we come along past Stock, go to Breeland, follow that road all the way along into Bree Town, and in Bree Town we're down near the southern stable master and the southern gate inside the Bree Jowl, where here is our trainer, who is a dwarf apparently.
There you are! This will be a good test for the both of us!
There you are, this will be a good test for the both of us, for you to learn something more of brawling and for me to see if you have potential.
We brawlers have something of a reputation.
We brawlers have something of a reputation, Silri. Folks say where there's trouble you're likely to find one of us making things worse. Very true. Well, I say that's unfair. Some of the time we make things better, don't we? We do! Whisper has reached my ears of just such an occurrence. There's a man here in Bree who goes by the name Derwent Bindweed, and he's in a bit of a tight spot. Find him outside the Bree Jowl and help him as you can. Seems to me his trouble could best be solved with a bit of skillful brawling, and mayhap you'll show the naysayers something of our true quality. You're bound to learn something too, and what brawler doesn't like a little bit of extra oomph to go with every swing? So we will do this. We will get a title, Silri Good Puncher. We will get a new pair of gauntlets, which is a considerable increase on what we've got currently in both DPS, might, vitality. We'll get some agility, but we don't have the crit rating on the old ones, so that's definitely a big upgrade there. And we get a new class trait point for doing this. So very much worth doing this as soon as we hit level 15. So let's go find this person. Is he going to be literally outside the Breetown Jowl? This is the first time I've done these Brawler Class Quests. It looks like he might be. Let me out. There we go. There he is. Just over to the right. Derwent Bindweed.
Are you here to help me?
Are you here to help me? I've gotten myself into something of a tight spot and I don't know how to get out of it. You see, I've been working up at Thornley's worksite for the past few weeks and some unsavoury characters have been pressuring me to pay them a portion of my wages. I've managed to put them off a few days, but if I don't do it soon I'm afraid they might come after my family. They've demanded that I meet them at the old ruins in the southern part of town after dark and I don't know what to do. You look like you might be pretty good in a fight. Do you think you could come with me to the meeting and maybe stand around and look serious? I don't want anyone to get hurt, but maybe the sight of you will convince them to leave me alone. What do you say? What are the odds of this staying non-combat?
Oh, thank you so much. With you standing beside me, they won't dare try anything.
So off we go, down some dark Bree alley. We're almost there, Sylvie. I will do the talking, but you should look as ferocious as you're able. Hopefully this will not lead to violence. Let's be honest, it will. But if it does, I will leave the fighting in your capable fists. Oh, it's Bill Fernie and his cronies. It's a character we get to know from Breeland questing. Okay, Sylvie, get ready. They're already here. What took you so long, Derwent? We've been here nigh on an hour. I'm here, just as I said I would be. You're not alone though, are ya? Told you to come alone, didn't we, boys? If Fernie has a problem with me, why doesn't he speak up? I see you there, Bill. I choose to let Mouse speak for me on this matter, Bindweed. Same as you're doing with this brawler, I expect. Supposed to scare us? What do you think, Mao? Does this brawler scare you? Here we go, we're gonna have a fight. Come on. No sir, Mr. Fernie. Get him, boys. Fight. Spank all these guys. There are 2 rough fellows have been put firmly on their backsides. But we haven't killed them. We're just teaching them what for. Are you ready to be reasonable, Bindweed? It's only money after all. Seems my brawler is embarrassing your ruffians, Bill. Pox and curses! You'd better get this in hand, Mal. You heard the man. Don't hold back. Knock that brawler down. No, I'm knocking you all down. Punch, punch. Presumably, as a brawler, I'm just blocking with the metal parts of my gauntlets. Because otherwise that's pretty bold flying against with these wielding swords and stuff. But it would still take pretty exceptional skill to parry all those blows. Block them. I want that brawler dead! But sir! Dead now, dead! Kill the little bastard, see what I can. So he's actually got quite a bit more health than the rest of them, but nothing too scary. And he's got the count drops on the floor, which we probably shouldn't stand in, but screw it. How much damage is that doing? 29 damage every 2 seconds. Actually, that's my injury. Oh, that is the count drops. What do you have to say now, Bill? You'll regret this, Bindweed. And you too, Brawler! We did it, Silry. Well, you did. I cannot thank you enough. It seems it's good to have a brawler around when there's rough fellows that need sorting. Leave them be, my new friend. Those knocks and bruises will teach them not to mess with us. There we go. Finish that. Lost Shire Hobbit. Memories of Bao and Howl, Benji, Miffle coining around Forokel and Misty Mountains and then having to double back for exploration springs to mind. Yep. That is the one downside to just bumming around with the Miffle coins. It does save a lot of time riding back and forth, but if you need to go and explore places, then you're going to have to go there on foot because there's no quest NPC to just teleport to.
I guess I was wrong. Sometimes the threat is not enough.
I guess I was wrong, Silry. The threat of a good punch might sometimes be enough, but occasionally the punches themselves might be necessary too. Still, I think it might be time for my family to find a new home. I don't think Bill Furdy is likely to leave us alone, even with you nearby to knock some sense into his fellows. I'll tell Rob Thornley he'll need to find someone else. It might slow down progress at his work site. I mean, this work site has been going for the entirety of this game has been running, which has got to be like 16 years now, so, you know, he could get a contract with any good government agency with how slow he's delivering stuff, I think. It might slow down progress at his work site, but there's nothing for it. Be sure to tell the dwarf I spoke with that he chose just the right brawler to help me. I really appreciate it, Silry. Perhaps I will see you again. There we go. So, one happy customer.